Hi, and welcome back to SoFloDining, South Florida's premier dining blog. I'm Chef Dan, and this is Doris with a D.
Hi.
In this edition, we're going to talk to you about Café Maxx. Maxx with two X's. They're located at 2601 East Atlantic Boulevard and Pompano Beach. I believe they've been there since 1984. One of the current owners, Darryl Brock, he worked there until '88 when he decided to buy it with Oliver Saucy, the chef.
Awesome.
And like I said, they've been there a little over 38 years.
And we ride on Atlantic Avenue.
All the time.
On Boulevard. All the time. And we go by and we say, yeah, we're going to go and we're going to have dinner there one of these nights. Yeah, let's make some reservations. And we have on a couple of occasions. And unfortunately, life happened. And we were unable to have fun there or go. So we decided, you know what? Why don't we go there and celebrate Christmas?
Right.
Yes.
Yep.
And we did. We celebrated Christmas.
We did.
In February.
In February, late Christmas.
Yes, it was late Christmas.
Yeah.
It was COVID last year, and so were we.
That's right.
Last December.
That's right. We were COVID when COVID wasn't cool.
Oh yeah.
But no, actually, I had been there about 5 or 6 years before with my mother when they used to do the Broward Dine Out, which is a program that they do in Broward County. Now they do it in Miami-Dade and Palm Beach, where for a month you get 3 or 4 courses at a set price for lunch, and the same thing, a different price but for dinner.
You get to experiment different places that perhaps you didn't think you could afford. It's a great opportunity.
The problem is now they do it the same month. Now that's the problem. They all do it in the same month, which is idiotic. No, that's how I discovered the place. And like you said, we drive by. There's a bunch of places on Atlantic that we keep pointing at.
Oh yeah.
But,
we have a list.
But no, anyway, let's. What was your first impression of the place?
You know, I was very surprised that they do valet parking. There is plenty of parking there.
Right.
It is a busy area.
Very busy area.
So I took all that into consideration, and then of course, the whole thing where, oh my God, we're finally getting to go to Café Maxx. It was absolutely wonderful. We walked in, and we had reservations, and Dan spoke to the gentleman at the front door, and we felt very welcome. And he immediately said, "Hi, come on in. Welcome."
Very welcoming.
Yes, he was amazing. And then who was he? What was his name?
That was Darryl Brock, one of the owners. Right.
Look at that. Talk about being made welcome by one of the owners. That was absolutely excellent. And the table was perfection.
All the tables. The tables that were empty, very few of them were empty. Every place setting was identical. Everything was in place. Everything you need for the table was there.
And just fair warning, we were there on a Saturday night, and it was very, very full. I'm not going to say packed because with COVID, that doesn't happen. But the place was full, and people were dining outside as well as inside.
Right. They get very full. They get very busy, so make sure you make reservations. Be
Absolutely.
forewarned. Make reservations.
Oh yeah, absolutely. As soon as we sat down, we got our water.
Right.
And our waitress introduced herself.
Right.
And I believe her name was Jane.
Okay.
And she helped us through the menu. She
through
maneuvered us right through the menu. She guided us. She gave us insights, personal insights, and she really and truly helped us to make good choices there. Definitely. So it's just amazing. The level of service there is just absolutely impeccable. I have no other word for it. It's impeccable.
I want to go back to my first impression.
Oh, sure. Absolutely.
When you get there, there's an open kitchen. A lot of wood blinds everywhere. You almost get this Manhattan feel when you're in there. I can't put my finger on it, but you almost feel like you're in Manhattan. It's a very New York vibe.
It's like the Scotch and cigar crowd is there.
Yeah, you almost. I mean, if if you're not too young, you remember when restaurants, people smoked in it.
Yeah.
You could almost see that room with smoke in it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what it was, but I really felt like I was transported back to Manhattan.
It could be just the layout and the colors.
The colors,
and the professionalism. I think that all comes into that particular...
And the service, like you said, the service. I don't know, on this visit, I was particularly watching the servers, and I couldn't believe how well trained they are. I watched our server. I watched her go to the next table, pour their water, because they had bottled water, went to the next table, poured their bottled water, and went to a third table, did their bottled water. You don't see that. She was going toward the kitchen, and she literally
stopped along the way.
Each table, which is what you need. That's the service. You know.
Yeah, no.
That's correct service.
Yeah.
Even at one point, I had said to you, after we left, the table behind you had left, and I saw Darryl come by after the table was set, and I saw him check each setting, even moving some stuff that wasn't correct. A few minutes later, he came and sat somebody. Back into the pet peeves videos, when I talk about a maitre d' or a host, this is what they're supposed to be doing.
Absolutely.
And here he is. He's the owner. You know, I mean, most places hire people, pay for people to do that, and it doesn't get done. He's the owner, and there he is, making sure that you get perfection.
And he's doing it lovingly.
But that's what we got, was perfection. I mean, that was...
Yes. Yes. It was absolutely...
So,
lovingly.
Let's talk about the food.
Well, first of all, let's talk about the wine. The wine, they have an extensive wine list.
Right.
I opted for wine by the glass.
Right.
And this time around, we brought Dan's dad also. And he also opted for the wine by the glass. We both had the Pinot Grigio. I had the California Pinot Grigio, and he had the Italian Pinot Grigio. I believe he had the San Margarita.
Right.
And it was absolutely delicious. You know, you get what you pay for here.
Right.
Absolutely. And the food is absolutely amazing. The appetizers, that's what I need to tell you about. The escargot phyllo purse. Just absolutely delicious. You know that usually you get your escargot with the little and the metal dish.
Or the porcelain one that I like.
Oh yeah, not here.
No.
Not here. Tell them about it.
They're in a phyllo dough. The sauce is in the phyllo dough. They're juicy. They're not dried out. They are amazing.
Yeah.
They are truly amazing. That was like a surprise.
Yeah, and we also had the Thai grilled sea scallops. And the sea scallops there, I'm just warning you, are about as big as my fist.
They're big. They're a golf ball. But and tender like butter. I took them and I was slicing them like you slice bread. I was slicing it in slivers, and when you put it in your mouth, it melted like butter. But I knew that time I was in for a treat, because I ordered scallops as the entree too.
That's right.
So I knew. Right. And then what was the other appetizer we had?
We had the crab lobster cakes.
Wow. Yeah, the crab lobster cake. We were with a group of people that time, and I wasn't paying attention. I just ordered a couple appetizers. I saw crab cake. Yeah, you thought
it was just crab cake.
And I'm eating it, and I'm like, wow, this is good.
Yeah, this is off the chain.
Because again, crab cake is my thing. And not until I looked at the menu did I see crab lobster cake. That's what did it.
Yeah. And what about the mussels?
The mussels too. The mussels were incredible. I think they're Salt Island mussels.
Yes.
Absolutely, they melt in your mouth. The flavor, and it comes with a little baguette on here. Little baguette, you dip it in.
The quality is just absolutely amazing, and you have to ask for bread if you want some. So please don't be keto.
Ask the bread.
Ask for the bread.
You get the flat bread. You get the everything bread. You get the
beautiful bread basket.
Cinnamon raisin bread.
Yes, all different kinds of breads in there. You name it, they've got it.
Don't be keto.
Yeah, so don't be keto.
Yeah.
Not here. Anyway, not here. I had the jumbo shrimp scampi linguine.
Wait, there was one other appetizer.
There was?
Yes, the beef dumpling with the
about
hoisin
that.
ginger sauce.
Oh my goodness, yes.
Never had
yes.
beef dumpling, but really, really good.
Yeah.
Really good. They melted in your mouth. They perfect. They were perfect. And the sauce. I mean, yeah, and the lobster crab cakes. What was it that came over the beet salad? Was that the lobster that came over the beet?
Yeah.
Okay, it was a beet salad. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a beet
Really.
salad.
Everything at Café Maxx has a twist. I got to tell you that ahead of time. You get classical items, and they put a twist in.
Yeah, it usually corresponds to whatever was fresh market today.
Right. But then,
and the chef will just, wrap it around and give it his blessing. Because that's what it tastes like. It's so blessed. It's so delicious.
No, but you also have the other thing where you have the two sizes. A lot of the items come with two sizes, a small and a large.
Right.
But like, for instance, my father had a paella, and it was over jasmine rice, which is not a paella rice, and the broccoli.
Broccolini.
That was your twist.
Yeah.
That was your twist.
Right.
But yeah, we got the menu right here.
And it changes every day.
It changes daily. The proteins pretty much stay the same, but like she said about the fresh ingredients, and it's the freshest ingredients. So tell them about dinner.
Oh my goodness, dinner was absolutely delicious. I had the jumbo shrimp scampi over linguine with garlic butter and spinach.
Were they jumbo shrimp?
They were this big.
They were U10s for those of you in the business. U10s, under 10 per pound, like bigger than my thumb. Huge.
And I had to bring that I had to bring half of it home because I couldn't eat it all. It was so delicious. And then the next day, we had leftovers, and that was what I based my leftover dish around. So that was really nice. So we both got to enjoy that. That was really excellent. What was it that you had for dinner that time?
I had the Japanese, the grilled scallops over the Japanese vegetables, Japanese udon noodles, and stir-fried vegetables. Papa Joe had the grilled scallops over a mushroom risotto. That was to die for. That,
oh my goodness!
I kept bringing my fork over there, taking that risotto. That was.
No, and every time that you brought the fork around, I could smell it.
Yeah,
it was just absolutely delicious.
That was delicious. And then when we went with family,
I ended up having the short rib.
Well, you had the short rib. My cousin Lou's wife ordered the similar scallops to my father, but the risotto was different. It was I got the menu right here.
Oh yeah.
It was the right there, crimson. I can't read because I don't have my glasses.
A merino cherry glazed beets.
Yeah.
So it was with it was actually melted leeks, green beans with Amareno cherry glazed beets.
Yeah, that's just a sample of what you can expect here.
Unbelievable. Just absolutely unbelievable.
The ingredients.
Who had the churrasco with the chimichurri sauce?
I had the churrasco with the chimichurri. That's churrasco is something I love, but I rarely order it out because I'm afraid to get lumps of fat.
Oh.
I knew here that I wasn't getting that, and it was so good. I ate everything. I practically licked the plate, and I think the table next to us, when the gentleman was leaving, remember he said to me, "How was it?" And I joked, and I was like, "Yeah, I pretty much licked the plate," and he chirped back, "Yeah, I saw you."
I saw you.
So, but no, you and Lou had the same dish. He had the large version. You had the small version. It was the
rigatoni. The
rigatoni with the short rib.
Yeah, the short rib. It was absolutely unbelievable.
That was delicious.
Yes, and someone had it while I was putting it away. I remember when we came home and I was putting it away. You tried it.
Yeah.
And you really, really liked it.
Yeah,
tried it. And then in the morning, before I woke up, he tried it again, and that time it was cold. And he came in raving, "Oh my goodness, it tastes delicious, even cold."
Yeah, it was really, really delicious.
Yeah, that was fun. That was definitely fun.
The drinks, you had wine.
Yeah, we had wine.
I had The rum and cokes, delicious. Poured perfect, not too strong, not weak, just perfect with the lime the way it should be. Again, service on point.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. We should talk about desserts.
I was going to say, what about the dessert? They have an extensive house menu of desserts. They make their desserts there.
Yes, I had the deep dish bourbon and chocolate pecan pie, and it was served with a warm chocolate sauce and caramel. And it also came with vanilla bean ice cream.
Yeah, that ice cream was so good that when our waitress came by, she said, "How's everything?" I said, "Oh, everything's great, and I love this ice cream." And she brought us a little bowl over of ice cream.
Oh yeah.
That was a special extra touch there. Nice.
Yeah, we had our spoons going, that's for sure. I also had the raspberry sorbet the next time when we went with family, and it was served on an almond lace cup.
Yes.
And it had berries and mango sauces, and fresh berries and whipped cream.
Right.
And I absolutely devoured the raspberry sorbet, but I noticed that my almond lace cup disappeared.
I tore right through that.
Yes, he did. He absolutely loved it, and he licked his fingers.
And that almond lace cup also comes with the creme brulee.
Yes, it does. Oh, we had the creme brulee also, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
We forgot about that.
Yeah, but my only letdown with the creme brulee is, upon reading all the previous reviews, everybody talked about this chocolate creme brulee, and they didn't have a chocolate. The last two times we went, it was the vanilla.
It was not to be.
Delicious, but I want to try the chocolate creme brulee.
Yes, because we want to compare it.
We want to compare
to another.
Yeah. So.
And perhaps maybe next time we'll be able to compare.
The one thing with this with Café Maxx, Café Maxx is an interesting story. They were around. Daryl and Oliver had the place for about 7 years, I think I was reading. First of all, when they bought it, they added the second X to it.
Okay,
but
interesting.
After about 7 years, they branched out. And I think they opened 7 or 8 other places in other states, here in Fort Lauderdale, and they were very successful. But they decided to go back into one establishment, keep their talent. They didn't want to dilute what they had, and they focused there. And really, I mean, the price point here is, I want to say, moderate to high, but you are paying for top quality.
It's a cut above.
And when I say top quality, I'm not saying 100% USDA beef. You know,
no.
You are getting hand-picked ingredients. I've just said we had scallops on multiple occasions. I've never had grit. I've never had a piece of shell. The appetizer of scallops with the stir-fried vegetables and mine all had snow peas. The veins cleaned out perfectly. Whatever you see is perfect. I mean,
attention to detail.
Attention to detail, but the highest quality ingredients around, really.
Absolutely.
I mean,
and lots of love.
Without a doubt.
You can feel the love. You know what I like? When the chef comes out and he comes over to the tables and stuff, and he does, and you can tell he really enjoys what he's doing.
And Daryl too. I saw him go around to the tables at the end of the night.
Yeah, but that's different, you know, because Daryl is there with us the whole time.
Right.
But Chef came out, and you know, and he wanted feedback, which was really nice.
And they are open 7 days a week at 5:30 for dinner, and on Sunday they're open at 10:30 for brunch. They have office hours, I think, 5 days a week from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. They do a lot of catering. They do a lot of catering, and right now I think they do curbside pickup, and that's it. So, as always, enjoy, and I'll see you there.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we do appreciate the comments, and we're here for you. So just let us know what you want to see, and as always,
don't forget to check out SoFloDining.com.
Right.
Check out the other things we have on YouTube. We have a lot of reviews on YouTube now. We have a lot of special series. We have a pet peeve series. We have the Broward Cuban Cafe series. We have a Key West series.
And we're on different platforms.
We're on every platform imaginable. MeWe, Rumble, Tumble, MySpace, YouTube, Facebook.
Yeah.
Did I miss anything?
I don't know.
I don't know. Whatever platform you're on, just look up SoFloDining and you'll find us. How's
Absolutely.
that? Good?
Absolutely.
And don't forget, if we're in your establishment, look for our card. If you see the card, that means we're doing a blog on you. We liked what we saw. We're doing a blog and possibly a vlog. That's up to her. So.
How funny. Yeah.
Take care.
Till then.